Welcome to the session 9, Impact of Technological Environment on Decision Making in the Organization. In this session 9, we will discuss about impact of technological environment. The main learning objective is to study the impact of technological environment on decision making in the organization. After studying this session, how the technology will have major implications in various business decisions. First, we know the meaning of technology. According to G.K. Galbraith, he defines that technology as systematic application of scientific or other organized knowledge to practical tasks. So, technology refers that it is a systematic application of knowledge to the practical tasks to know the effectiveness of the knowledge. Technology is one of the important determinant of the success of the firm. So, technological environment exerts considerable influence on the business. There are various technological components which will have impact on business and its environment. Those are innovations, government policy, technological orientations, research and development, technology import and absorption, technological obsolescence are the factors which are constituting technological environment. So, technology is one of the factor to evaluate the global competitiveness of the firms. So, with these all factors, the impact of technological environment is to be discussed under three heads. Those are discussed one by one with their implications. One is social implication or technology and society. The most striking influence of the technology is found on society. The following are the points showing the impact of technology on society. One is technology reaches people through business. People are a great variety of goods and services thanks to technology because 50% of the economic growth of USA, UK, Germany, France, and Japan has come from technical progress achieved in their countries. But with the liberalization, privatization, and globalization after the new economic policy of 1991, India also came into operation with MNC operations. So, with this, technology will easily flow from foreign country to our domestic country. With this, we are in advent of technology. High expectation of consumers. People have high expectations. They want not more of the same thing, but newer things. New variety of goods, superior in quality, free from pollution, more safe, less hazardous, and more comfortable are to be produced and supplied to needed or affluent customers. It is also one of the social implication which will have positive impact on the society. Here, high expectation of the consumers are satisfied through the newer technologies. Only it is possible. Next is system complexity. Technology creates complexity. As a result, living becomes more complex. Example, failure of power supply will cause dry water taps, closed petrol bunks, suspended elevators between floors, dark streets, dark houses, no TV and radio broadcasts, closed retail establishments, and so on. So, more complexity in work and product system is expected. So, without this newer technology, system will become complex. Social change. Technology helps to iron out social differences. At the same time, it has created status differences. Creation of social system. In this, along with it, technology has brought new words, new food, new dress, new food habits, etc. For example, new words hi, hello with the foreign culture, new food with the variety of alternatives such as Chinese foods, which will common in street food sectors and in the fast food sectors also. Here, hotels also modernized in this social system. With the Indian food, foreign cultured food also available. Both domestic food and foreign food will available in a single place. Fast foods restaurants, those are creating newer food culture to the people and develop various food culture within the people. Also, people will prefer new dress culture and food habits in their daily lives. Use and transfer of knowledge and information dominates the work in the society. These are all the social implications in the technological environment. Next is and economical implications. Here, first one is increased productivity. Technology has contributed to increased productivity in terms of quantity and quality. Example, modern factories are now able to produce 10 seconds to produce one car, one and with a fewer defects thanks to introduction of Six Sigma quality programs. Second one is spending on research and development. Firms are required to consider, decide, and take action on research and development, allocation of resources on research and development, technology transfer, time of introducing technology, replacement of old technology by new one, own or outsource the technology, product or process innovation, and spending vast amount on research and development. Here, modern economy will having the intention to get more and more research and development in the economy and as well as in the business field. Jobs tend to be more intellectual. It tells a job which is difficult to handle by an illiterate and unskilled worker now requires the service of an educated and competent worker. Arrangement of production setup determines who will be near home. Workflow determines who needs to talk to whom. So here jobs are tend to be more complex also because service sectors will require more educated peoples than the uneducated people. So then people have to change themselves for the present technological environment. Otherwise, they have in fear of losing their job. Technostructure problems. Traditional incentives fails to motivate individuals. Retention of people is a problem, and there is a difficulty in placing people in a pattern. This is a technostructural problem. Bioprofessional and multi-professional managers. Technocrats need to acquire skill by management education. Today's business needs bioprofessional and multi-professional managers. Attention need to be focused on know-how technology and do-how management. Increased regulation and stiff position stiff opposition. Technological advancement invites opposition from the people who beat that new innovations are a threat to ecology, privacy, simplicity, process innovation, and product innovation, and even the human race. Next is intangible demand for capital. Technology demands huge investment of capital for acquiring new ideas and their adoption, educating, training, and maintain of technocrats and managers call for heavy investments. Rise and decline of products and organizations. Change in technology and new technology destroys the existing products and organizations. Example, TV affected the business of radio broadcasting companies and movies. A typical product and have a life cycle of introduction, growth, maturity, decline, and abandonment. So, this is the rise and decline of product and organizations. Redefinition of businesses boundaries. Companies may find themselves in a different businesses due to technological changes. Example, Xerox in the US landed itself in such position in its copier business thanks to the success of Japanese firms in miniaturing products because Japanese firms introduced smaller sized copiers. Xerox found itself selling to different distribution channels. Technology change give rise to product substitution and differentiation. Example, plastics replaced many uses of steel. Automatic robotics or CAD or CAM, computer aided design and computer aided manufacturing, have bestowed cost and quality advantages on many companies. These are all technological implications on economy. Last one is technology and plant level implications. Here, first one is technology and organization structure, where the companies use fast changing technology, matrix structure are common. Organizations which use small batch technology make one of a kind small quantities of products. Organizations which mass production technology produce large volumes of production. Example, cars, soft drinks, etc. So, according to their business operations, organizations have to decide their organization structure and the technological operations. Organizations with continuous process technology produce continuously with little variation in output. So they have six levels of hierarchy, have organic structure and have low cost of production. Next is fear of risk. Technology is always the fear of risk. It is in the position. For example, DuPont Corfam, an intended substitute for the forecasted shortage of shoe leather. After an investment of $300, $300 million, the company abandoned the project in 1971 due to quality and cost problems. Resistance to change. Adapting new technology is expensive and risky because today's technology will become old tomorrow. It is the present trend in the technological environment. So, there is a resistance to change in the technological inventions is exists because today's invention will become obsolete tomorrow. So, for example, Bajaj Auto Limited, the company claims to be number two in the world of manufacture of two-wheelers. But during the last 2 decades, the company could not develop a self-starting scooters. But its present is better. Next is total quality management. Almost all the organizations have introduced total quality management. Managers search out for improved policies and activities to maintaining well qualified business with qualified persons with qualitative goods and services without disturbing the society. Employees must search for newer and better ways of doing things. So, total quality management is one of the main concept in present business, and also they have to maintain total quality in their business without compromising their quality and price. Next is e-commerce and e-business. E-commerce through internet is a made possible through technology. E-business emphasizes integration of system, process, organization, value chains, and moderates through internet. With this e-commerce and e-business, various distribution channels will be si- simplified. Direct manufacturer to the customer is possible through internet, and a fewer distribution chain or fewer distribution channels are exist in between the manufacturer and consumer or customer. The last one is flexible manufacturing system. Integration of computer aided design, engineering, and manufacturing. Workers need more training and higher skills because with the flexible manufacturing system, companies will move on 24 into 7 manufacturing activity and 24 into 7 business and e-commerce activities. With this, business are growing faster way, and also computer aided designs which are introduced in engineering and manufacturing sectors. It will reduce the manpower in the companies or in the manufacturing units. So, for working with these CAD applications and CAD manufacturing system, workers will have to need more training and higher skills. They have to put themselves in various training and skill development sessions. It is one of the common trend in present technology. These are all the technological implications which came into existence in between the technology and economy.